Hey, welcome to Monday Night Mission Report number. I think this is 11. It should be in the 20s or 30s by now, but this is 11. Been another busy week. This was one of those days where I went to bed last night thinking tomorrow I'm going to finish this, this, and this, and the day's over and I didn't finish anything. So not for lack of trying. What I work on today. So yeah, the first thing I thought I was going to kind of get to knock out was the treads for the Polar Battle Bear. Back when I ordered my H2S, my Bamboo Labs H2S, I ordered some TPU. Um, it wasn't when I got the H2. It was when I got the AMS 2 Pro to go on top of it. I ordered some TPU that was AMS compatible, and it is AMS compatible, faux show, um, but it's really hard. So this was first tread, and then I tried to make it a little more bendy with just design, and they're useless. They're just too darn hard. So I've ordered. I thought I saw a snake. I ordered the softest TPU that Bamboo Labs makes. It's TPU 85 Alpha. I got it day before yesterday. It's now spent a day in the dryer, and hopefully tomorrow morning I'm printing it, and there is a chance, however slight, that it just magically works, and the battle bear is done, and I'll get the files out there. Although, well, I'm still going to do. The plan is still to do um, mechanical, like working treads as well. So if you will not print TPU, you can print them as like little links, like a working tread, which is not what a snowmobile tread is like, but whatever. Um, but yeah, I want that thing to be done. What else? What else? I a while ago had ordered a point 0.2 nozzle to put on my P1P. Just like an experiment. Like I've never ever printed with anything but a point 0.4. And I did it specifically for the sandbags I did for the Outpost Defender, and the default uh, in Bamboo Handy in the slicer, once it knows you've got the point 0.2 nozzle on there, is a point 0.1 layer height, and I figured, cool, we'll just go with that. So I sliced this. This is the Outpost Defender sandbags, and like they look really good. So that's a point 0.2 nozzle with point 0.1 layer height, and I feel like they look every bit as good as the resin print that I did a year change ago. So I'm super impressed. This green is it's the Bamboo Labs. It's matte. It's the only matte green that looks like this on the Bamboo Lab store. Yeah, they turned out really good. Thanks for tuning in, Goose. So that's those two things, and then getting frustrated with not finishing the battle bear or the laser rifle yet. I wanted to grab something easy I could do real quick, and I mentioned this before. So I did a Despoiler, like Destro's Despoiler, just very very close to the original toy. I got over here. So real close to this, where it's got kind of more of I wouldn't even call that a bat wing, but it's more curvy, more um, F-19 stealth fighter. If you ever played that game, um, so this is done design wise, and it's test printing now. I'll bring it up in Fusion in a second, but just for reference. So that's the the ring and the gun, and I mean, that's them next to each other. Wrong way. So it's bigger, but for sure. Like, of course, it was going to be. Um, but I don't think the final thing will be as big as the updated Despoiler that came with the figure. But I always loved this thing, and it had been on my list of things to do for a long, long time. Um, so I did it. You know, that's how I roll, baby. Uh, yeah. So what's kind of hosed me up today is the gold filament that I'm using, and I don't know that it's the gold or just how I sliced it, but there's one part, uh, this thruster on the back, where it's these two thrusters and these pipes, that's failed 5 times, man. The point, not saying point one nozzle, I'm saying point one layer height. It's a point two nozzle. That was for Bryce. Just just to clarify, that might have been a typo or something, but point two nozzle, point one layer height. Uh, what else? What else? What else? I think that's most of the news. Um, I want this bowler battle bear done so bad, and then I have a jobs too that I have to work on. So yeah, the Hasbro. I haven't even opened it yet, but like you can tell it's big, and they sort of they up weaponized it. I think it's got a bunch more weapons on there now. I don't think it's bad. It's just this was an important toy for me when I was a kid. I very specifically remember I got it for Christmas, and I also got the demon, and so I could marry them, and that was pretty awesome for me. That was a real nice Christmas. I loved that thing when I had it. So yeah, I want the original. Yep. Uh, so I got two of my machines running, just getting stuff ready for assembly required, which is in November. I feel like I'm always under prepared for that show. I did pretty well last year. I took a bunch of swamp skiers, and I actually sold out of them. But I had a couple of like one offs. I had like one Asp and one Outpost Defender that I was just kind of had on the table to say, hey, if you're a 3D printer, come to the Patreon kind of thing. Um, and I sold those before the doors opened. Um, so this year I'm going to try to have like a variation of Fangs, like the regular Fang, the Dreadnought Air Assault, the Adventure Team Fang. Um, what else? What else? Outpost Defenders, Asps, Fang 2s. I'll probably have the Battle Bears. But maybe some, what is that thing? I forget. Anyway, I'm going to try and have a bunch of stuff. And so I'm kind of manufactured now. And so I just have the one machine for test printing it. So I'm kind of bottlenecked there. And the Fallout rifle is likely done. It's likely been done for like 2 weeks, and I just need to print the thing. But there's some big, like the stock on that thing is like a day, and I keep trying to get like little stuff out real quick, and it ends up not being quick. So yeah, the Night Raven, what a monster! I've seen a classified scale version of that printed up. It's so big. I've got the biggest stuff I've done is like the shark and or the conquest, and I swear they're half the size of the Night Raven. Um, yeah, that's it. Like if anyone's got any questions, kind of get them in the chat. I know that there's not a lot of folks here. Um, I really want to start a drinking game where every time I say you guys have to drink. The thumbnail for the thing tonight. Like I always, it's like I know I want to do. the podcast or the live stream, whatever, and I know I need a thumbnail of some kind, and it's like I got to come up with something clever real quick, and I really waited to the last minute on this one, and I really wanted to have like me flying the Despoiler with the Baroness somehow seated behind me with her arms around me. That would have been great. The dumb AI really wasn't having it, so I switched to like the Destro and her on a yacht. That looked horrible, and it was doing her in like a different style than the background, which was in a different style. That I'd used an action figure to try and get it to draw the Destro, and yeah, it wasn't good. So I switched it to the castle, and I had it's like it's AI, and it like you think it's real. You have an idea, and you should be able to just do it real quick. It's never real quick. It's like the AI is programmed to do like malicious compliance. It's just not good. Anyway, so it finally gets me and my girl, the Baroness, up on the castle wall. I finally kind of settled on that. Did it like not realistic looking because, and I couldn't get it to not make me like Daddy Warbucks, Doctor Evil bald, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that yet. So I put the dumb I typed in put a crown or something on my head so I don't look so damn bald, and it did it. And that's the thumbnail that you guys got to see. So if anybody has any clever ideas for next week and wants to save me some time, you can let me know between now and then. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go. Lot just test print, test print, test print. You guys know I don't put any files out there until I have like a printed version that I didn't have to do a bunch of sanding or filing or drilling, and everything fits together and everything printed without a problem. Um, if yeah, so it takes a little time, kind of dialing some stuff in. Um, sometimes it just works, but like I've never printed with soft TPU. I suspect that's going to be horrific, and I'm dreading it. Yeah, and then the spoiler, like potentially done. I'm gonna print it as one solid piece, and if I have issues, I'm gonna break it up into probably top, bottom, and then the wings will be separate as well, just so you can print them kind of on the side going up, and it shouldn't need any supports, so that should be nice and clean. I just don't want to. I'm gonna print it as one piece. If it comes out perfect, then no problem. But if it's problematic and has support issues, um, yeah, I'll do it as multiple pieces. Yeah, thank you, guys. Those damn exhaust nozzles. 5 times it failed. Different every time. Failed in a different way every time. So I ultimately, I don't know if I ever even. I think I didn't even bother showing this. Anyway, so that's the spoiler. So yeah, these nozzles here just failing, failing, failing. And so I finally made them with this big honking chunk, so you can put this face flat, and that's in line with that face. Those are the same face, so it just all lays down. Shouldn't need any supports at all, so it should just work. But we'll see. Not holding my breath. And then on the toy, this ring snaps in kind of here. Like this piece is gone, and then you put the ring in, and then you put that other piece on top, and it locks it in. But this snaps in. I don't know that this is going to have enough give for that to work. That might be a problem. I thought about creating um, like a little cutout, uh, but it would only work if I could conceal it. Like it's got to be back here, and I don't know if we can actually rotate the ring enough to pull that off. So these posts may be separate pieces, so that you can kind of install the ring and the post together, and we'll see. Let me get through one test print before I break things up like that. It's probably the smart thing to do. It's probably smartest to print this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. That just the black body there. 6 pieces is probably the smart thing. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do it the lazy way. So 45 degrees if you're asking print angle. 45. I don't like having a large flat surface parallel with the print bed. And that might be a holdout from resin printing, because that creates a lot of suction on the FEP when you do that. But the stuff I've printed at 45 looks really good so far with the gold. So we shall see. All right, that's it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, if you have any questions, shoot me a message either in the Patreon or through the Mark II Design Facebook page, Messenger, and I'll get back to you as soon as I notice that there's a message there. All right, guys. Thanks again. Have a great night.